We have a quorum.
Thank you. Oh, cool. Yeah. All right, move on to item 3, prayer and pledge. Mr. Scott.
So, Mr. President, trustees, we have Principal Reynolds from Harmony Elementary, and she'll get on the slide.
Good evening, Superintendent Toscano, Board President Massahill, and distinguished board members. My name is Charlotte McReynolds. As principal of Harmony Elementary, I am honored to join you tonight. Thank you for the opportunity to showcase our campus and students. At this time, TJ will lead us in prayer. Please bow our heads. Father, please, thank you for our teachers and leaders. Ethan Towers will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ella will recite the Texas Pledge. You may be seated. At Harmony Elementary, we are dedicated to preparing future leaders by providing students with engaging instructional practices with high expectations. We strive for our students to have a positive growth mindset. One of the ways we achieve this is through our numerous clubs, which would not be possible without our teachers that volunteer their time and expertise. We have a couple of students that are going to tell you about our clubs today: Ethan, Cecilia, Jonah, Quinn, Devin, Davion, and Jesse.
Honestly, I like everything about choir. We get to sing amazing songs, and I like singing with everyone else. You can hear everyone tune in, and we sounded great.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jonah, and I'm here representing the Bluebonnet Book Club. I enjoy reading and practicing for the competition. We get to meet every week, and this is something I enjoy. Our group is led by our librarian, Miss Haber, and she always supports us no matter what. I've been a member of this group for 2 years, and I'm happy that I've had the opportunity to be part of this club.
Good evening. My name is Quinn, and I am here representing the Dungeons and Dragons Club. My favorite thing about the club is collaborating with my friends and playing the game. Our group is led by Miss Flood and Miss Malta, and they are both very supportive in the game. I am happy that I'm able to be part of such a great organization.
My name is Davey, and I have
here and talk with us tonight and tell us all about your activities. So I see some future students arrived and top of the class graduates 4.0. So you guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm so proud of you.
All right, with that, we're going to move on to awards and recognition. Mr. Stein.
Sir, Mr. President, I'll turn it over to Mr. McKay for a couple of special recognitions.
Yes, sir, absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Maxfield, trustees, Mr. Toscano. Tonight we have a few honored guests in our presence that we would like to take the time to recognize for their diligence and their hard work and exceptionalism. So every month we challenge our campuses to identify one staff member from their campus that exudes one of our leading EC way behaviors. And this month it is around powered by people, which is under effective communicators. So for this month, we would like to recognize Robert Covington from Tradition Elementary School. We just have a brief video so you get to watch. You can stand up here and watch this. Relish the moment.
East Central ISD's Leading the Way initiative highlights Tradition Elementary's Mr. Robert Covington for his exceptional communication skills. He practices active listening with everyone, students, parents, staff, and the wider community, using his knowledge to encourage self-discovery rather than giving direct advice. His innovative Fast Pass for Science Night, taken from broad feedback, minimized wait times, and improved the event for all attendees. Moreover, Mr. Covington enhances teaching by helping educators introduce more complex topics benefiting all students. Mr. Covington's open, empathetic approach has made him a central figure at Tradition Elementary. His commitment to understanding and empowering others truly sets him apart. Let's applaud Mr. Covington for his significant contributions to our school community.
Congratulations. In the audience, would you also please stand and to be recognized? I believe you had some folks that walked in with them. Can we also recognize you? Thank you for sharing such an exceptional. We're going to let a little video do the next talking. So we were very lucky to have a student be the first student, to our understanding, in the state of Texas to win the Rabbit Prize. First high school student.
The winner of the 2024 Rather Prize for the best idea to improve education in Texas, Gracie Polashik, a senior at Cass Lead High School in San Antonio. Cass Lead is a choice high school serving 8th through 12th grade students in the East Central Independent School District.
So this is going to be where the makerspace tables are. There's going to be an ADA compliant one.
Gracie's real-world experience at Indico, a furniture distributor that designs educational spaces at schools, spurred her vision for the Rather Prize. This room will become the Cass Lead Creativity Cove, a transformative space where Gracie says creativity will know no bounds and innovation will flourish. The Cove will be an environment that not only supports student-led projects, but also serve as a dynamic venue for the community to conduct meetings and presentations.
The whole inspiration of this project is for community-based and also having our project-based learning be incorporated into this space. We don't really use this space, so it'd be good to redo it as it is and incorporate technology, community classes such as chess and stuff, where we can just integrate it. It doesn't have to be just elective classes, such as welding and other stuff. It could be core classes coming in here, having a lesson and teaching atoms, like in science, making a 3D model of an atom. It's used for all different types of purposes, and it's very flexible with how you want to arrange the space.
The Cove will feature a series of tables equipped with tools and materials to bring ideas to life. Students with a 3D printer can transform digital designs into tangible prototypes. Doodler pens invite users to sketch and sculpt in 3 dimensions. For those interested in fashion, the T-shirt maker station offers possibilities for customization and expression, and to create business shirts for professional settings.
This has been a 4-year progress that she's been working on this and developing it every year to ensure that it finally gets to this place.
This is the first time we have given the award to a high school student. Really exciting. Part of what made this really interesting, in fact, was how well conceived the project was. The project, which deals with the innovative use of classroom space, is something that in respects is not fully new, but it's often not well thought out, and this one was. Not as well presented, and this one was. Not as often do you see these innovative space use concepts applied to low-income settings, high minority settings, etc. You are more likely to see those in higher income communities. So this ended up being a high school student who presented an idea really well in a space where it could really make a difference.
Congratulations, Gracie Polashik of Caslead High School in San Antonio, the 2024 winner of the Rather Prize.
To support Gracie, if your family would please stand, Gracie's parents and siblings, please stand.
Congratulations again, and that is an awesome award. Oh, yeah.
So just to clarify, the award also came with a $10,000 prize that enables the district to make her dream a reality. So that space that she designed is actually going to be realized and available for students for years to come, right here in Central Caslead. So thank you, Gracie.
Comments, we're going to take a short break for about 8 minutes, and we'll come back at 6:55. All right, thank you all. We will move on to item 5, public comments, and I believe we have one person that signed up for public comments. It's Alma Francois.
There I am. Hello, everybody.
Just a few minutes before you get started, Ms. Francois, general rules here. All comments shall be addressed to the presiding officer. Speakers may not give their allotted time to someone else. Individuals needing a translator will be granted twice the amount of time allotted to English speakers. Everyone must model courtesy and respect. Speakers shall not employ profane or threatening language, nor shall they engage in any personal attacks. The expectation is that the message delivered by the speaker is done so in a constructive manner with collaborative purposes. Speakers are expected to respect both the decorum of the public meeting and the authority of the board. The Board of Trustees requests that derogatory or inflammatory statements and personal attacks on individuals be avoided. Caution should be exercised in policy attacking specific individuals. This is not the forum for specific parent, student, or employee complaints. Such complaints should be handled through the appropriate board policy. Please contact the personnel office for information regarding filing your complaint. If you're unable to resolve your complaint through the grievance procedure, the board may hear it at a level 3. Employee complaints, board policy DGBA, student or parent complaints, board policy FNG, public complaints, board policy GF. If the comment is regarding to a specific employee who is listed on the agenda, the comment should be allowed. In accordance with board policy BED local, the board shall not deliberate response to any subject that is not included on an agenda posted with the notice of the meeting. Speakers who have signed up to speak on a specific agenda item must focus on their own comments on the posted agenda item. And you will get 3 minutes. Can you step up, please?
Hello, good evening. My name is Francois, and to tell you a little bit about myself, I am from San Antonio, Texas. I've been a certified teacher since 2012, so it's about 12 years. I previously worked for a charter school district, and before then I did serve East Central as a third and regular sub, and also in the San Antonio school district. And so when the opportunity came to work at East Central, I'm glad to take that opportunity. And my son has also graduated from East Central back in 2013, and I'm well pleased with him. Very much so pleased. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself, and also my name does come up on item 8.2 on your agenda. My name is on there. And so since I wanted to take on myself, just establish that I am somebody, and I want the opportunity to be able to get a process, a due process, to be heard before my probationary contract on freshman teaching this district is to be judged upon by this board. And just I don't want to talk too much because I know that there are rules that are set forth, and I just want you to know that I feel like I have been treated like others, but I took it on a stride. And I have no misconduct towards my employers. I have no misconduct towards the students. And I think that says a lot. And I just would respectfully ask that your judgment be fair and allow me a chance to be heard before you make a decision. So I just want to let you know who I am and to ask if you're very serious consideration. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. President. Appreciate it. All right, that we will move on to item 5, trustee reports. 6.4, updates regarding EC, ISD district and community events. I believe Ms. Freeman is first.
Yes, I'm sorry, there's a lot. I'm sorry, not sorry. So first of all, I want to recognize it's National Principal and Librarian Month. So thank you to all of our amazing librarians throughout the district. So I'll just go in order of the photos. That was the Indie Fest. Dr. Mize invited us out for this amazing event. It was a lot of fun. They were raising funds for each club. Everybody came together. There was graduated students that came back to sing, and it was a lot of fun. The officer's son was showing his tattoo that he got. It was super exciting. And then the gala was a lot of fun. Look at Scooter with their black shirt, white shirt. I thought that was fun. But we sat with Line Barger, and it was a lot of fun. They're always so welcoming and always love having us at their table. And then, so that was PC signing, the college signing day. We had the opportunity to take photos with all the college kids that are signing, I don't want to say their lives away, but I mean, both Callie, my senior, has known Destiny and her family. We've known them since they were in kindergarten, so I thought that was a big deal that I got to be a part of that. After last month's board meeting, I left the very next morning to go to Austin for my first meeting as a director through TASC for Region 20. It was amazing, a lot of learning that I still need to do, but August dessert anyway. So the gentleman is Raymond Meza he's from San Felipe Del Rio CISD, and the lady is Sylvia Sanchez Garza. She's from South Texas ISD. And we had the best time. It was so much fun. Our president is Armando Rodriguez. He's from winter sports banquet. I mean, Harmony is Callie's real good friend. She was killing it in swimming this year. She's a senior. That's my she's basketball manager. They did a very, very good job recognizing her. She's not a player, but she's still a part of the team. And Coach B always welcomes her along with the team, so that was super cool. Then the middle school track meet, they invited us to come out and help, and it was a lot of fun. It was super stressful because we had to do the timer thing. I know these folks are going to do but I was stressed out. So when people started getting there, I passed that thing off super quick because that is stressful. You don't want to mess up anybody's time, but it was a lot of fun. Okay, so this was our visit to, so Harmony was my elementary, and we wanted to go visit Miss McReynolds. She's kind of brand new, not brand new, but brand new there. And then I got to see Miss Howard was my librarian, and look how good she was. She's so super amazing. The girl in my top left, she plays on my softball team that I coach, so I got to see her. A little girl from our parents' daycare was there. Got to see her, and then a little boy that goes to the daycare also was there. So then, it doesn't work out. What's was still there? She got to hang out a little bit. And then the next one is tradition visit. We had a lot of fun over there. See Miss Kopic on the floor, kids hanging out. I don't think she knew I took that photo back there. And then we went to the warehouse, and I'm going to read what I was sent just because I don't want to mess this up. But I had Coach go with me to the warehouse because I got to see it when I was on the bond committee for the bond bill. That's what we say. But anyway, so Peter Serrano, he's a supervisor. He's amazing. His team is Eric Combe and Nathaniel Rios. They're both PC graduates. The CIA textbook manager is Katie Rice. But the team of three works year-round at the district's leased warehouse off of WW White Road. The warehouse team assists the district by transporting and storing various surplus items at its location and ECDC, maintaining a reasonable stock of varied custodial and paper products for departments and campuses to purchase from, assisting CIA textbook manager as needed with the space to intake and store bulk purchased curriculum supplies and equipment, providing a consistent and designated location for the district to properly receive a variety of packages, break down pallets, barcode all the assets, and record inventory items. All the records are stored there. They're eventually going to get it all electronic, but it's all organized. It looks amazing. They facilitate the disposal of inventory, including those to be recycled or auctioned, and they oversee the emergency water and supplies for the district, including responding as needed when the district's emergency management protocols are initiated. We do a lot over there, and they're very, very, very organized. I love it. Then that was the academic achievement award ceremony. My little was recognized her senior year, and then she got sophomore and senior, and that's my family. There's prom. I chaperoned again this year. We did it last year, and it was amazing. Just to see the kids have their special night is fun. And we went to the tower after our softball game, so we were all softball out, and Chloe's on the floor. She thinks she's a photographer, so she was taking all kinds of weird pictures. But they turned out really cute, so and that's my senior. And then, so the Athletic Booster Club does so much for our sports, any sports. They do it all, like all the sports benefit from the Athletic Booster Club, and we don't have a lot of support. So I volunteer when I can to sell merchandise at the tables, and I go to the scooter and help me at the softball game. And I might. Yep. Thank you. So,
That's a lot to follow. I'm going to quickly come up with some stuff and see. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so, yeah, I went to the Academic Achievement Awards. It was really nice. The kids are just so adorable and proud. And then, of course, we went to the gala, and that's always a beautiful time to have everybody come together and raise funds for the benefit of the East Central Foundation because they do so many things for teachers and students. So that was a really fun night. And that's about it for me. I'm just gonna have to get busy. Golly. So, but yeah, it was two really nice events, so I was grateful to go to those. It was really nice.
After all that, it took all that time.
Sorry.
I'm not very photogenic, I'm not very good with the camera, heck, I get lost when I answer my phone, so it's a big tricky. I did go to the awards, academic achievement, you know, I get a little bit of what out of teeth come loose. It was fantastic to see those kids receive that recognition. It's always nice, I mean, you hear it from your parents and you're doing well, you hear it from the community, it's always very nice. So I'm always happy to see them receive the recognition. I did go to the gala, hang out with people, watch everybody spend their money, and didn't have any spend. So, I did get to see a lot of folks, it was nice to visit a lot of folks there. And I did get to one of the baseball games, where they played, the Bronx. I think it was the Bronx, and, didn't do too well. We had several opportunities to score, just couldn't get them across the line, but, hey, they were fighting to the end, so it was good. And that's about it. I got exhausted listening to her, right? So, I defer all my time over to her. That was the end of me.
Okay, I did some visits. First visit I did is with that senior signing day. That's a very exciting time of year for seniors and parents. The kids are signing scholarships to go to college. It reminds me of in the spring of 1969 when a car pulled up in front of my house and two-bedroom house with a house over six, and they offered me a scholarship. And I'll always remember that. A few months I was off to college and some of my classmates were off to Vietnam, never to see again. But that's a lifetime. In the middle there, I want to thank Ms. Reynolds for taking us around and taking time out of her busy day to showcase her school and showcase some of the teachers. Coach Buckley, really admire him. He's probably one of the best PE teachers around in the city. And that's his student assistant. I know him too, I can't call his name, but he had plenty of meals at my house also. We visited a second grade class that I was really impressed. I walked in there, the class it was unexpected visit. It wasn't appraisal time, so you didn't have to do any showcase. So I know this goes on daily. And I walked into class and all the little kids were attentive. They was at their laptops and they was engaged in whatever the lesson was taught. And just speaking with that teacher, and she spoke to me and she said, we have spec ed kids in here. I never would have knew that if she hadn't said that. I thought it was a regular ed class. So they're doing a great job, and I'm glad we got a chance to go by and visit that class. So, and it was a great visit. Also, I'll piggyback on, we went over to the warehouse. I hadn't been to the warehouse, and I want to thank Meredith for showing us around and kind of explaining some of the routines of getting out things to the school, and she took her time out to do that for us too, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mrs. McGraw. Big shout out to Mr. Harvey, because I'm over there every day, and always so glad.
I know, and he's looking back there going, I know you are.
I'm so jealous. In 21 years, I've never been to the warehouse.
I'm in desk job.
That was nice, Coach.
We had a busy month as well. We enjoyed getting around and trying to support as many functions as possible. There on the left, it was the Academic Achievement Awards, and awesome to see these young people achieving such great things, and just the respect too. So on the way out, I got greeted by 2 or 3 of them on the way out. Just awesome. This one here was just recent. It was actually today. We had the opportunity and the pleasure to go with my youngest grandson to the zoo with the first grade class of Highland Forest. And I'll give a shout out to Highland Forest. But my grandbaby had a great time. And so it's Miss Olivari, and the kids call her Miss O. And so I was like, Miss O, and hey, I picked up and I didn't call her Miss O, I called her Miss Olivari, but I'm gonna ask her if it's okay for me to call her Miss O. That's cool. We had a great time. He enjoyed the bear. Next one, I won't take too much time. There on the left, I had an opportunity to go see our maintenance department, and I tell you, it's a crown jewel, and I'll say that because it's similar to what I do at CPS Energy, and to see the efficiency and all the things that they do to become efficient was very neat. Great tour that I had an opportunity, and sharing, they do so much with so little. And it was an eye-opener, I can tell you. But you know, the smiles that they had on their face right there in the picture was the same smiles that they were telling me, even with the difficulties that they face. And that's something that I do the same in my job. It's one of those things. But I appreciate everything that they do. And it goes not unnoticed, I can tell you. And then there on the right, had an opportunity there at Heritage Middle School. They had a fun run. I knew a lady that was in charge of that thing. She did an awesome job organizing and all the moving pieces, and I'm there just kind of like as help. And I was in awe because she was handling it with grace and charm. And then, yeah, I got an opportunity to, I said run, I wasn't running, I was slow jogging. Hey, but I finished, I was excited to finish. It was 33:15. Too bad. But we won't say who first place was like in like 15 minutes. And there's a gentleman out there that beat me too. We won't mention his name, but his last name's something like Fernandez. Next one, I'm taking too much time. So we had an opportunity to go to the gala as well, and you'll see some duplicate pictures. Had a great time. The band and the honeybees there welcoming us was pretty cool, kind of like a red carpet, without the red carpet, but it was awesome. And then there on the right, I did something silly, and I asked my wife to go to prom with me. That pizza says there, will you prom with me? I had it custom made, and I took her the flowers, and I went over there, and there was 2 young men inside the class, and this was cool. They said, that's lit. And I'm guessing that means that's good. I hope that means good, because I just put it out there. But they were like, wow, that was cool. That was the term we used back in the day. Let's move on. And then we got a chance to go and chaperone their prom, and what an awesome function that is. And Miss BK just does a wonderful time. This is our 2nd year going, and seeing all these kids just have an amazing time, safe. I love that. So you see the picture down at the bottom there. There were so many kids in there, and they were all dancing. And they're dancing on carpet. That was like, wow. They were still having an awesome time. There on the left, DC Golf. What an awesome opportunity these young men have. And I have a little bias because my son grew up in the golf team, played all 4 years. And we still have an opportunity to go play father-son. So I wanted to say thank you to East Central for having a golf team, because what an awesome time that my grandson's starting to play too. Moving on. That was it. All right. Had a fun time. And she did say yes.
Wow, I'm such a slacker. But you know, it's really great to be able to see and visualize all of the wonderful things that that we all bring together, and so I really appreciate that. I have not had any opportunities to do any of these amazing things, but at the same time, this district is never far from my heart, and I am probably the most just infuriating proud person whenever I'm around anybody else's school district or any other, but just for people to know what amazing things, what incredible what resourceful things as a community this school district brings. And so as I look at all of that and listen to all the reports and come every time we have a meeting and see the young people, whatever they do, whatever they bring with such talent and with such love, it is extremely moving. And I'll end it with just to be a part of Gracie's contribution to the world. It just, I'm still just in awe of that. And when the first time I saw it, and I was told about that, I said, why doesn't the whole world know about this? I mean, why isn't so MSNBC? I mean, come on. And, but to hear, but I appreciated the part that we got to see, where we really got to see Gracie in that, and in the comment that this was her dream. Is that not why we're here?
Yes, absolutely.
That's it for me. That's right. That's it. What else can you say? That's right. Thank you.
All right, well, I can't say much other than I'm a grandfather to a beautiful granddaughter. You can see the dual seat on the left. Her name is Aurora Rose Maxfield, weighing in at 7.7, 20.5 inches long at 12:50 on April 4th, 2024. So I'm a proud grandparent. We have not actually seen her in person. We get pictures on a daily basis, but if she is everything in the picture, she is going to be a doll. So it's an amazing experience to have your child have a child. So can't wait. So we'll end it on that. So,
She's so cute that you're gonna need some blood. You're in trouble.
Anyway, so a little self-indulgence there, but anyway, appreciate it. All right, we're going to move on to item 7, superintendent reports. 7.1, personnel report. Mr. Toscano.
And trustees, this month's report is in your packet as was the case. Not a lot of activity. I did have a few new employees come on board this month. Give me a shout if you need any additional information regarding any of those. And any questions?
All right, 7.2, contract renewals for 2024-2025 school year. Mr. Toscano.
So in your electronic packet, trustees, for your information, you'll see a listing of all the contracts that are being renewed, starting with one-year contracts of the district director, executive director level contracts. And you have one-year contracts for